St. Peter says you can have a clean conscience. You feel like you have a guilty conscience or it's defiled. For some, that's a heavy burden to have an impure conscience, because that's something that guilt can really be a heavy burden to carry, and it can also create a lot of mental issues if you have a guilty conscience. And we're not talking about placing guilt trips on other people. We're talking about legitimate guilt because of unresolved sins or things that weren't set right, that are still left in limbo. And St. Peter says you can have a clean conscience. And I really like St. Peter because when he was in the fishing boat with Christ, St. Peter recognized Christ's holiness. And he said, "Get away from me, Lord. I'm a sinful man." And there was some humility there and some shame, and I'm assuming some guilt too, but Jesus forgave him on the spot. And I'm sure Peter felt relieved when his shame and his guilt was removed and cleaned. And that's the best thing that can happen to a person is having a guiltless conscience, where they know they're forgiven. They know that they're forgiven by God. If other people don't forgive them, at least they can know for sure that God's forgiven them of their sins. And of course, we try to, ask forgiveness from other people, and we try to make amends with other people and reconcile with them. But sometimes that's not always possible. But with God, you can have. We're told numerous times that we can be right with God and reconciled with God and have our consciences cleaned, purified, and we can be made brand new creations in Christ. So the old is past and the new is come. We can grow in the grace and knowledge of God. We can, as Paul says, that things that were accomplished before are considered but rubbish, refuse. We can just move forward in our relationship with God, and build new bridges in faith, and develop our spiritual lives, making preparations for eternity.